Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, here's Penix. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Again, Penix to the air. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Lightning, 18, go.
Staying with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Swift is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Good gain here across their own 15. And he's able to get this up to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin it back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to have this a step or two shy of the 1st down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Penix now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
And a Falcon 1st down.
Penix here from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. We paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. From the shotgun, Penix. He brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at third and still 10 here. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now Penix off the play action. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
49ers nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back to the well again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set. Yellow. R2G, watch out. Up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Purdy trying on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. All set now. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it down close. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Outside. R2G.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
To the air with Penix. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the move, past the 40. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. Stop.
There's a dive up the middle. And they love to see him flying forward, but he only gets them 3.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. A gain of 4.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning.
39-yard line.
More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They give it to him again. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Outside. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get set. Yellow. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Watch out. Up.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs from 37.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Purdy on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Outside. Up.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
To the air again. Purdy finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Purdy now on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. George Kittle, the touchdown! Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Penix working from the gun. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh, my goodness. And the holder keeps it. He's running. He's going. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Outside, yellow.
Cody throwing here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Up.
Now Purdy. Setting up the screen. It's Flowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Hot.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Vacates quickly left side. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 20. That's another 49er first down.
Going ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down. Here's Swift. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Outside. 118. 118.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it the 46. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Get set. Up.
1st down throw by Purdy. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Get set.
Now it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Big gain, has them across the 40. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter.
Up.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you've got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Get set.
Right up the gut. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pickup of 2 here, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Outside. Up.
Back to the well again. He's out in the clear. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
27.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that...
Put the body on the line for his team. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got one.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Here we go, side. Side.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
At their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Outside. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Outside. Up.
Desperation time here on 4th. Gets everything he has under this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Falcons nearing their 9th win of the season. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set up. Go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Tonight.
This is a design look for Fields.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Here's that. Tonight.
Fields with a chance to run it here.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
222.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.